So one of the most impactful phrases I've ever read was whilst I was on holiday this summer, and the phrase just really got to me. It said, "Hell on earth would be to meet the man you could have been." Wow, what a phrase. Got me thinking about what kind of person, what kind of life could I actually have for me and my family and the people that I care for most. What might that look like? And wouldn't it be a shame to shuffle off this earth, whenever that may be, not having fully lived up to my potential? And I guess I asked that question of you, which is, are you using the full potential that's within you? And one of the exercises that I do with clients is this grid here. Now, this grid represents life. The UK life expectancy, I looked it up just the other day, is 80.96 years. So for round numbers, let's call that 80. Now, hopefully a number of us live well beyond that to be fit and healthy and of sound body and mind. But the average is 80, let's call it. And what I do is I ask people to effectively colour out their age. So I'm about to turn 45. So for me, I would be colouring out 45 of these boxes. Now, that might sound like a morbid thing to do. It doesn't half focus the mind, though, does it? To think, actually, if this on average is what I've got left, what am I going to do with each of those boxes? How do I make them the best possible box each and every year? So we talk about this idea of designing your ideal life. And for me, I'm a business coach, but really it's all about life, because business is the vehicle through which you can have the life that you want. But unless we actually take the time to sit down and really think about, who do I want to be? What do I want to do? What do we want to have? Then we don't know what it is that we're shooting for. We don't know what that ideal life is. So again, this exercise is useful just to focus the mind on, let's maximise the time that we've got. The other exercise that I found really useful, and clients find useful as well, and it takes a little bit of work actually, is the bucket list. So this is one which I did back in March of 2014. Now I actually laminated it. You can see here, because I knew it would be useful on a number of levels, but I wanted to show my clients my bucket list. Not for any reason other than just to help people get started around, okay, a lot of people say, I've got no idea what I want. And people come out with maybe 2 or 3 things, and generally speaking, it's always the right stuff. Oh, sorry, who am I to judge? It's the right stuff if that's what you want, as long as it's moral, ethical, and legal. But it fundamentally comes down to, I just want to be happy, I want to be loved, and I want to have my family around me. And again, I agree with those things, frankly. They're on my list. But there's much more to life as well, or we can include all of these things into our family life. So I want to just get people interested in, okay, what are the 101 things that you want to be in life? What are the 101 things that you want to do in life? And again, what are the 101 things that you want to have in life? So again, I'm methodically working through this list here. Well, I'm saying methodically, no I'm not. I'm working through the list, is the bottom line. But it's been quite interesting to go back and just cross out a lot of the things that I thought about back in March of 2014, as I say. And some of the things, even now I'm looking at them thinking, my word, that's a stretch. But isn't that what it's all about? There are also some things here that I wrote down that at the time were a stretch, but they've all happened. Again, because I've been working towards the things that I'm after. I don't say this to be smug. I don't say, because there's tons there that it's going to take an awful lot of work for me to get to. But I am clearer now on what it is that I'm wanting to actually do with whatever time I've got left. So my encouragement to you is to stop, think, and give yourself a couple of hours, maybe over a nice glass of wine or a cup of coffee in the morning, whenever is good for you. But start thinking about the things that you want, and think about the time that you've got and how you might schedule these things in to make it happen. And again, if you're a business owner, then start on this thing first, and then let's go back and look at the business. So what does the business need to look like in order to afford you the time and I guess the money freedom to do the things that you want to do? So I hope that's been helpful. Hope it hasn't been too morbid for you. It's actually meant to be quite exciting and motivating so that you can actually do something that you really want to do with your life. So there we go. Hope it's helpful. Get in touch if you want to discuss any of this in any more detail, and I'd be delighted to help you. Okay, until we speak, good luck in life, good luck in business.